Hi, my name is Dr. Arlene Archer, and I'm a clinical psychologist. And today, I want to talk with you a little bit about how we can work from home more effectively. So, in working from home, there can be challenges that are just inherent in that. We can become overwhelmed because we're in a more confined space than we're used to. We have children around us, and we're not used to that. And so, there are some things that we can do. But first of all, I want you to know that whatever you're feeling, it's okay. Your feelings are valid. But to help with your sense of being overwhelmed or feeling anxious, setting up some boundaries might be helpful. So one boundary can be around time. Set some time frames within which you're going to work. Talk with your spouse, your children, that this is the time that you have designated for work, or at least have a discussion about it. And then maybe set up some boundaries for a place, a specific area in your home where that is where you are going to do your work. Now, of course, I'm not naive enough to think that this can be the case for everybody, because that's really an ideal situation. Many of us are in situations where many things might be happening at the same time, and we're juggling many different things. And so there might not be an opportunity where you can just have one specific space, for example, where you can just work. But at least it's still worth it to have a discussion, have a dialogue with the people that you're living with, just so that there's some kind of structure. So that at least if you can have a specific place where you're working, you can have a specific time, or there can be quiet time for the kids so you can get the things you need to get done accomplished. And then you let that time pass, and then you try to work with the kids and helping them with their homeschooling. But the bottom line is, have a dialogue and discussion with the people that you're living with. Of course, if you're living alone, then that's really not much of an issue. But if you're living with a spouse, with children, with a roommate, it's really good to, as much as possible, get on the same page. Create some mutually agreeable boundaries and structure so that you don't have to be as overwhelmed. And the last thing is this. Whatever situation you're going through as you're working from home, just remember, your mindset is super important. And so what I mean by that is you have to speak positivity into your situation. And so tell yourself, remind yourself that what you're experiencing right now is for a season, not a lifetime. What you're going through is not going to be the case forever. And so I hope that this can encourage you and give you some hope that you can work through this tough time. Even if it's not ideal, you can get through it. Stay positive.